For 47 years, Voyager 1 has been drifting through the freezing, pitch-black loneliness of interstellar space. It is the farthest human-made object from Earth, billions of miles away where no sunlight reaches. For months, this historic spacecraft was pronounced dead by NASA, sending nothing but scrambled, meaningless cosmic static. Scientists believed we had lost our lonely traveler forever. But last night, something impossible happened. The Deep Space Network picked up a clear, structured signal coming directly from the dead probe. It wasn't a glitch, and it wasn't empty. Voyager 1 didn't just wake up. Something out there in the dark just answered us. Inside NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the midnight shift went completely silent. Engineers stared at their monitors in absolute disbelief. The binary data streaming across the screens was perfectly clean, following a mathematically precise pattern that could not occur naturally. Months ago, Voyager 1's onboard flight data system had suffered a fatal hardware failure, making it physically impossible for the spacecraft to format and transmit coherent data. Yet, here it was, sending a high-frequency stream of code that defied every law of the aging technology on board. It was as if someone had manually repaired the transmission system from the outside, overriding NASA's controls to ensure this specific message reached Earth. As the foreign signal continued to pour in, a team of elite cryptographers was rushed in to decrypt the transmission. What they uncovered sent a chill down their spines. The message did not originate from Voyager's original position. The telemetric data embedded within the code indicated that the spacecraft had been subtly pushed off its trajectory weeks ago, steered toward a completely uncharted dead zone of the interstellar medium. Wrapped inside the complex mathematical sequence were a set of highly precise spatial coordinates. When mapped against the stellar grid, the coordinates pointed directly back at our solar system, specifically focusing on Earth, accompanied by a repeating sequence that translated into a universal warning countdown. But the coordinates were not the most terrifying part of the package. Deep within the core of the newly received stream, engineers found an analog audio file compressed into the digital data. In 1977, NASA had placed a golden record onto Voyager 1, containing greetings from Earth, sounds of nature, and our exact location in the galaxy. When the engineers opened this new file and hit play, the audio room filled with a distorted, slowed-down echo of that very same golden record. It was the sound of human voices laughing and crying, but played backwards, layered over a deep, mechanical breathing sound that was definitely not human. The disturbing playback suddenly cut off, replaced by an entirely new audio layer that had been forcefully engraved onto our original recording. A cold, synthetic voice began reciting numbers in a dead, monotone frequency. It was broadcasting a highly detailed list of Earth's atmospheric composition, our current population count, and the exact defensive capabilities of our global satellite networks. The realization hit the scientists like a physical blow. Whoever or whatever intercepted Voyager 1 did not just listen to the golden record. They used the spacecraft's old cameras and thermal sensors to scan our planet from afar, turning our peaceful message of greeting into a comprehensive target profile. Top-tier military officials and astrophysicists were immediately brought into an emergency closed-door meeting under maximum security. The diagnostic reports proved that Voyager's internal power source, the nuclear battery, was supposed to be almost depleted by now, barely capable of keeping a single instrument alive. Yet, the current transmission showed a massive, unexplained spike in energy. The probe's thermal signatures revealed that its external shell was rapidly cooling down, but its internal core was burning hot. Something out there had hooked itself onto the probe, using its own unknown power grid to blast this terrifying data directly into NASA's receiving dishes, making sure we knew we were being watched. The transmission ended as abruptly as it had begun, leaving NASA's deep space monitors echoing with a haunting, empty hiss. The final decoded string of data contained just one last sentence, written in perfect, chilling English prose. It read, "We heard your invitation, and we are already on the way." The realization was terrifying. For decades, we believed Voyager 1 was our silent ambassador to the stars, floating blindly through an empty void. Instead, it acted as a flashing beacon, leading a nameless cosmic nightmare straight to our doorstep. The countdown is now ticking down in the dark, and humanity has nowhere left to hide. Today, the official NASA logs still claim that Voyager 1 is experiencing nothing more than a routine technical glitch, a stubborn software error expected from a 50-year-old machine. But behind the heavy titanium doors of the Pentagon, a quiet panic has begun. Satellite networks around the globe have silently shifted their focus away from Earth, pointing their powerful lenses outward into the absolute blackness of the solar system's edge, searching for the shadow that is fast approaching. We spent a century looking for life among the stars, praying we were not alone in the universe. But now, as the silent countdown nears its end, humanity is about to learn the terrifying truth. We should have stayed quiet. If you want to know what happens next and explore more dark secrets hidden by NASA, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on what is coming for us from the deep space. Thank you for watching, and stay safe in the dark.